So as you can see from the thumbnail, we're going to be painting ocean galaxy art. I decided to do a jellyfish and a whale. I prefer the whale, or no. My husband prefers the whale. I prefer the jellyfish. So stay tuned and I'll show you how to do it. All right, so let's begin. We have, first off, our brushes. You're going to need one of these. It's a stencil brush. I got this for $1 at the dollar store where everything's $1. The paints, I got black, pink, different kind of blues. I don't know if I'm going to use the pink, but I have it out just in case. Next we have the Deco Color pens. They are different sizes. They're fine line and this is a broader line. These were about $3.60 at my art supply store. They're really cheap. They also have these, but I would not use this for this project because they're kind of expensive. This was $8 just by itself. This is actual gold leafing. It says 14 karat, 18 karat, sorry. Anyway, these, she did warn me at the art store that if you use this, it's oil based, so it's gonna take a little bit longer to dry. But in my experience, it really wasn't that bad of a drying period. It actually took like maybe a few minutes, but I guess she meant overall, it's best to let it sit before you, I guess, maybe try and put a polish over your painting, but we won't be doing all that. Well, unless you want to, it's up to you. Of course, a paintbrush. So, what we're going to be painting on, I have a cardboard, a Bojangles. It's my favorite place. A Bojangles cardboard. You can use anything really. This is just what I had around the house. And if you're going to use cardboard, this is what it's going to look like. Cardboard tends to kind of bend and warp, so I just placed something a little bit heavy as it was drying because I had to test it out, see what would work the best. So this is the only way I found that it won't warp. And it, you know, don't spread the paint too thick on here because it'll just warp even worse. Okay, so we're going to start with the cardboard first. I'll show you guys how to do that. It's pretty simple. Just a little bit of black. Ooh, how pretty already. And you really don't have to be super artistically inclined, is that the word? To do this. Super easy. And even if it doesn't come out like mine, it's fine because it's your piece of art. And that is what's gonna make it unique. So, when painting the black on here, you really don't have to fill in all the corners and little spots because that will be filled up with, it'll make opportunity to, what am I trying to say, y'all? It'll be filled up with other color. Does that make any sense? And I'm using acrylic paint. I don't know if I mentioned that. This is all acrylic paint that I have laying around. I got these from various places. Some from Walmart, some from like, what's that store? I think not Hobby Lobby. Michael's, one of the craft store that was going out of business. I snatched some of those up. So this is just leftover paint. They usually range from like $3 to maybe $6 depending on where you get it from. Okay, so we're gonna let that dry. And I'm just gonna sit the paintbrush on it because it's pretty heavy. Well, no, let's do this. It shouldn't leave any marks because it's already starting to dry, but just something weighted on it to keep it nice and flat. So while we're letting that dry, take a scrap piece of cardboard and let's put our paints on, see which ones we want. Are you guys ready? I'm ready. Okay, so we're going to go in with a turquoisey color, this dark blue, and we're just gonna put it around any kind of shape you want. And just dab, 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 dab. Oh, and I forgot to tell you guys, pro tip, your paintbrush, go ahead and stick it in some water. Not this one, but the other one you used to paint with the black, because that'll keep it from becoming useless later on. Don't let the paint harden, so I'm trying to say. And just do whatever kind of design makes you happy, for real. It's raining outside, so I kind of want like a cool, flowy kind of thing. I don't know, rainy days just make me feel kind of in a mood. Like, it's not necessarily a bad mood, it's just a mood. Like you want to just sit back and listen to chill music and relax. Okay, so there is this first part. Okay, also a little tip, avoid straight lines with this. Try to get them as feathered looking as possible. So just dab, 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 dab. Alright, so now we're going to go in with pink, and this is going to create a purplish, pinky kind of thing. And kind of pull in to make sure you blend it so it doesn't look so, well, it doesn't look so obvious. And just, like I said, do it everywhere. And you gotta kind of work fast because this paint dries really, really quick. Just blend, blend, blend. And you can always go back and add more blue, more pink if you feel like you need to do that. So just chill, put on some music. What kind of music do y'all like to listen to? I like a little bit of everything. Lately I've been into like this, it's just like beats. It's no lyrics or anything, just really nice beats. I want to make this more pink. If you look on YouTube, just look up like chill music. That's what it's called. Chill music. It's not the most descriptive thing, but you know, it is what it is. Ooh, this has turned out so cool, y'all. Art. Cosmos. And like I said, remember these spots that aren't fully completed with black? You can fill it in with more black, fill it in with blue, pink, whatever you want. So now we're going to go in with a darker blue. Now you can mix the black with the blue to get a darker. I probably won't do that to the end to like get the outer corners. This is going to go more towards not the outer corners. Okay, for these pesky little spots where the black didn't cover, we will use that as a guide to mix our dark blue and black. And just take a little bit there, take a little bit from there, kind of dab it over here to see what's going on with that color. And then we're gonna fill in those spots. They don't have to be precise. Abstract, people, think abstract. We have let it dry for a sufficient amount of time. Grab a pencil and get your stick ready, your gold stick ready. If you don't have a gold stick, just use some paint, gold paint, or actually whatever paint you want, but I'm using metallic goldish paint because it's really gonna pop. You're gonna see it. Okay, so I decided I wanted to draw a whale. Thinking like an orca, but I think I'm just gonna draw a humpback whale. Now there's some tutorials on how to do that online, just simple whale art. But you can draw anything. You can draw a star, you can draw just like some cool line art pattern. I'm gonna draw a whale, and I'm thinking I'm gonna draw a jellyfish on the other one that I have. Okay, but I would suggest that you guys use the pencil before you go in with your metallic gold. And just do like a light tracing of how you would want it. Okay, so we got our highlight. And with these pens, you see it's felt, so don't press down too hard, but you gotta shake it and you gotta keep pressing, and you'll get the little gold pigment start to come through. It takes a little while. Well, this one took a while to get the pigment, but ooh, there we go. It's there. Be cognizant of dark and light lines. Here we go. So when you lift it up, ooh, so this is what it's not showing up very well on camera, but do y'all see that? Isn't that cool? Now I'm gonna go and do some highlighting and shadowing kind of thing, add a little bit more detail to make it pop a little bit more. The pencil's not showing up on here. I don't know why. So we're just gonna have to wing it. Now some tentacles, they're just kind of little ribbons. I'd start with those first. Different lengths, different wavy patterns. What you do is you take it from here, take it, and then squiggles, squiggle. I'm a squiggle. There you go. And you got your first tentacle. How exciting. Here, these have tiny little, let's see if I can get it to make the lines. Not really, but that's okay. The ribbony tentacle, little ribbons in it. Your felt pen might not be able to get thin lines. Mine sure isn't, and it's kind of skipping. But I like that effect. It actually turned out really pretty. Okay, so now we're going to take some white paint. I think this is Walmart brand, and put some on our little smorgasbord, and put some on your smorgasbord. Now here's the fun part. You can get your kids to do this. This might actually be really fun for them. Take your finger, you stick it around. Just get some on the tip right there, and then flick. Just flick it around. This is actually quite fun. My husband's gonna kill me. Don't be scared. Flick it like you're flicking somebody you don't like. Alright, I would stop right there. And also, if you do not have white, try. Okay, and here is the final works of art. I know yours are absolutely beautiful. I really enjoyed this a lot. Here's the jellyfish. Jellyfish. Yes.